me again. I'll wait till y'all come on. How are you guys? It's super hot here. Super hot in LA. Super, super hot. Not in a good way. It's like it was so hot when I was running this morning. I was like, I can't handle it. That's how hot it is. It's stupid hot. It's really dumb. All right, I'm signing on here. Okay. All right, waiting for you guys. If I don't see you guys, I'm going to go. Oh, there you guys are. Hi. I know. I keep coming on because the trolls get 4 days in a row. Lou is playing down there. She's like, she's like, not again. She gets so mad at me when I do this. She gets so mad. So don't go yet. I didn't go anywhere. No, oh, don't go. I was saying if you guys don't come on, I'm going to just go off. But then you showed up. I don't know how long it takes from there. Lou's down there. She's like, I'm so cute. I'm Lou. She's so cute. Now she's sitting in her bed. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh my God. I am the worst. I'm constantly moving because I have ADD. All right. I've got so much to update you. Yes. Thank you. Cameron was here 25. Yes, Cameron was here. Okay, so you guys, I put a new video up on Patreon, Mackenzie Shirilla Part 2. Hopefully nobody steals it, but yeah, it's starting to piss me off. Fort Erie. I know. Okay, so you guys, Spencer Pratt's office burnt down. What? I mean, and then there was a big fire up in either Lancaster, Palmdale. That's north. Ottawa. Good day, eh? Take off to the great white north, the great, you know, that show with the Queen song, and I can't even think about it, so many years ago. We were kids. You remember. um yes, his office burnt down in the Palisades. Yeah, I know, right? Hi from Pasadena. Did you hear in Pasadena they caught a cougar? I was just in your city this morning running up Mount Wilson. Well, it's Sierra Madre, but I ran up Mount Wilson. So 7.8 miles up and back down. And it was like 90 degrees. And I was ready to stab myself. I was like, oh my God. Yes, there was a cougar that got loose and was like in an apartment building outside it in Pasadena. So yeah, yeah, arson. It's bullshit. These people are cray cray. They're crazy. Kingston, Ontario. Absolutely. No, what kind of cougar? Yeah. A face-lifted old bag. Cougar. No, it was a cat, cougar. I know, he was behind a bush and a little dog found him. He didn't do anything, or she, I don't know which it was. I just saw it real quick go by. Um, I love bears. Bears are my favorite thing on planet Earth. You know, I run into them everywhere. I know the Knicks in 5. I don't listen to that. Did you hear about the Oliver tree? No, I didn't. You have to tell me. She a puma. Yeah, you're not late. I just got here. Um, yeah, I love running uphill. I was like, it was hot because I didn't start till 7:24, and I like to start at 5 or 6 in the summer because I don't want the sun. Because I mean, my kids look at the tan. So they get tanned, but I don't even know who Oliver Tree is, but apparently the whole planet knew. I don't know. He died today in a helicopter. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look it up. I don't know who it is. But yeah, it was pretty hot going up Mount Wilson. It was super sweaty, super hot. Hi from Hawaii. And yeah, the animals are trying to survive. There's this cool guy, and I can't remember his name. He's got a TikTok and he puts cameras like where I run in the Angeles forest, like all the areas in it, but probably not on the trails, right? The wildlife that goes through his little cameras every night is great. There's cougars, there's skunks, there's owls, there's squirrels, there's deer, there's big bear, there's little bears, there's mama bears. It's so cute. He goes and gets it like every I never remember dude's name. It's all good. I'm like literally sweating. Okay. So uh, I'm in Pocomo. I think that's what you said. I can't read it. I'm like, okay. So listen, you guys. I'm in Fruitland outside a trail, right? Is that, oh no, that's Fruitville. I don't know where Fruitland is then. I'm confused. Tell me if it is out there. Yes, the lady on the, okay, for, excuse the fuck out of me, is Cher cloned? I'm assuming. Calgary, Canada. Okay, so listen, you guys. Did you see the shit about Kanika Jenkins still being alive? The guy references your channel video about her. Fucking Jesus, these people. Stop referencing. Oh, okay. First, I got to tell you that drama and some lunatic on here. Whoever emailed me and mentioned it is not the person I'm talking about. The girl that took my shit on her channel, she emailed me before I did the live stream last night, but I don't read my emails unless my person goes and looks at them because I can't read emails because I don't want to fucking hear it. So I had 30, what do you call it? 30 stolen videos or 30 stolen whatever. And YouTube lets me know, although I never look at it. So when it hits me, it's like, what's that about? Anyway, the first email I get was from one of the channels that I sent a takedown video about, and they got a strike. And they're like, congratulations, I'm a small channel, and now I got a strike. And I'm thinking to my fucking self, really? So why are you taking other people's shit? And there is fair use law, which is whatever it is. It's like, what the fuck are you yelling at me for? Is it my work or is it your fucking like what? Okay, so that email I just said it's not personal. This is on YouTube flagged it and my assistant went in and did it. Like what the fuck's wrong with you? Anyway, I know, but talk like excuse me, why then don't you fucking reach out? Okay, no, I can't. That's the first one. Okay, trying to make me feel guilty. I I'm using it right now. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to say to you. But anyway, let's see. Also show yeah, but here's the thing. Then the girl that took okay, I understand. I just saw one this morning. They steal every fucking day. If I catch you, I'm going to send a copyright strike. And then I'm going to have my lawyer find you because I can find you. I've found several. And then we'll see what happens. Like, I mean, why do you think YouTube's pretty good though? They absolutely send you a notice when people, yeah, exactly. When people take your shit, right? They absolutely, I don't even know what you're talking. I'm trying to read what this is, and I'm like, oh. So anyway, the girl that took my stuff, she's a somebody on here wrote it in my comments, and somebody emailed Kenna. The person who wrote it in the comments said this channel took your video and they're making money on it. So okay. So first off, I know everybody wants to make money, but just like you do, I want to fucking do it because I'm paying for my kids, grandkids, my son's court case. He's dead. Now fuck off with that, okay? Just literally fuck right off. So anyway, this girl, she messages me before I came on last night and says she has 3 kids. She said, sorry, she didn't mean to cause harm. Here's my question. I'm just going to ask you, and then some clown on my channel, which I'll block you, Jenny, whatever your number is. I will block you because you're ridiculous commenting. She's like, oh, yeah, I used to like Sloan, but she got all mad at me because I referred to your channel. It's my video. My video is on my channel. It doesn't go to other people's channels. I haven't had a fucking conversation. So don't the fuck talk to me like that. I'm not stupid. I run businesses. I will come after you legally. Not her, but the other. Anyway, I know. I did the video. So the last video, I didn't even notice the first two. I didn't actually watch what she put in. I just noticed that YouTube puts 75% of your video. That's not fair use. That's most of my fucking video. Some of them were 100% my video, as in it's all my video. So this one said, yeah, that no, they're analyzing me. They're giving their opinion of me. Give your opinion, but do what I do right here. Put your face front and center. Front and center screen. Talk about me or whoever you want to talk about without using my fucking content. Okay? Like seriously. You don't need to do that. No, they have no right, but they Okay. So anyway, the little girl writes me. She got 3 kids. What am I supposed to say? I'm gonna keep fucking taking your money, even though whatever. I'm not gonna say that, right? But anyway, I measured the last video, the Mackenzie Sharilla video. So their video, they talked 1 minute and 15 seconds. However, they do their introduction, 1 minute, 15 seconds, right? And then they took the whole video was 50 minutes and 45 seconds. 49 minutes was my video. Yes, lots of people do. But as soon as I can find them, I copy strike them. Of course, celebrities do it. I'm like, why aren't you fucking taking Bunny XO shit? No, you wouldn't do that with her because I guarantee you she'd come for your ass. I mean, no. So I'm nice to her. I say, I'll remove the request. Just take the videos down. Then you won't have a strike. And I told the other person that too. And you won't have a strike. Okay. I said that. Then I go on her fucking page to check, and she's bad mouthing me with this idiot that was over here going, "Oh, you should check out that channel." Are you that obtuse, lady? Not the kid whose channel it is, the dumb friend of hers. Are you literally that obtuse that you don't understand? I built a brand. It's my name. It's my fucking name. It's my work and every content person's work out there. And that my brand and my name is synonymous with me, not you. Not you. You don't get to take it over there. And then they're like, somebody messaged me, they're like, they're like, it's not behind a paywall. And then she says to me, well, I just so you know, it wasn't behind a paywall. I just didn't want anyone to watch it. Okay, there's a thing called private. I do it all the time in my video. I, I private the video. That way no one can see it. I private it. Yeah, they should make their own original content. Get your brain and do it, right? My name is trademarked. Yes, my name is trademarked. Yes. I trademark my name. I own all of my property. This is my legal birth name. I mean, the birth and married name. Whatever. Yes, Sean did because I bitched him out. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then he's like, do you want to do a show with you and 10 Christians? I'm like, I'm Christian. What am I going to say to them? What am I going to say to them? I am the one who's Christian. Who are you bringing on the show to attack me? No. I have watermarks on my videos. I think they do it. But here's what I will say to you, and I got to bring the mic out so you can hear me really clearly. Not you guys. Here's the thing. Okay, so when I do a video that takes my time and my energy and I put it on my channel under my legal name that's trademarked and copywritten, and you think it's okay to take it because you think you're just helping me and I wouldn't mind, but I so don't mind that you didn't contact me. Okay. You may have tagged my name, but the reason you tag my name is because it brings people to your channel in the search engines, which then brings you more money from your memberships. I'm not stupid. Don't talk to me like I am. Oh my God. I want Jenny to know it's fine that you lost her because you gained me. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, that girl is a fucking, I want to call her Jenny from the block. John pulled my hand away from the computer because I started typing on this girl. I started commenting to her shit, and John's like, you delete that. I'm like, fuck her. He's like, you're doing it again. I'm like, but no, thank you for the super chat. No, it's really, really, really weird that you would think taking a majority of somebody who's front frame on top of it. You're in a tiny picture on the corner, like the newscasters do, or a Zoom meeting, I guess. You put yourself in the corner, and then the main thing is here. What do you think you're selling? And what do you think you're charging for a membership to see? What do you think that is? You stupid fucking person. And not the girl on the channel. She apologized, but she's like, I used to like Sloan, but I mean, her, because she listened to my live. Don't steal my fucking shit and I won't go after your ass. I mean, come on now. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I mean, and then her bitch friend that comes on here and she's like, yeah, I used to like her too. I used to like her too, but then she like called me out on the channel. Yes, you come in my face on my channel and tell me about somebody that's your friend that took over 49 minutes of my or whatever my video was, my entire video, including my bookend, meaning, thank you so much, Sloan Bella, and all of that. And you say, what? Like, are you dumb? You got to be dumb. She looks dumb. The girl's picture looks dumb. Not the girl whose channel it is, her dumb friend. I mean, honestly, that's called embezzling. It's called embezzling. If you worked in a corporation and you started stealing mental patients, you started stealing product and putting a couple of dollars in your pocket because you didn't think it should go to the advertising because you are entitled to it. You're the fucking moron. Oh my God, the girl did apologize. So there's that. But it is illegal. That's why they got a copyright strike. It is illegal. You can't do it. Go. I'm telling you, I love Bunny XO. Okay. And I know her. Go to her YouTube channel and take her fucking clips off of there. She will sue your ass. She will, what do you call it? Strike you, whatever they call it, strike, right? She'll strike your channel and she'll fucking sue you. Go to, I don't know, pick another psychic out there with over 100,000 or 200,000 people. Why do you think you're entitled to their work? Why do you think that? Well, what is wrong? I don't copyright strike. Thank you. I'm like, strike you, copyright strike. I mean, no, it isn't what it is. It's like you fucking people need to think properly. That's embezzling and it's straight out theft. So you can't don't piss off a business. Yeah, fuck you. I've run a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses. Yeah, no, if they keep it up. She said she wouldn't, so I'm going to take her word. But I just don't like the comments about how, oh, they used to like me, but I bitched her out. Okay, let me go to your How about I go to your little channel with your 5,000 followers, 10,000, 20,000, which is great. That's how everybody starts. I had 60 people when I started this channel. Oh, well, that explains everything. Wackadoodles. Mental patients. So I'll go to her channel, open up another channel, and put all her videos over there with some fucking weird person in the corner talking about how she talks about my videos that she stole or whoever's videos. It's theft. Yeah. Oh, exactly. TikTok, I'm in the middle of getting ready to sue TikTok. Everything costs me money. Every time you steal my shit, it's thousands of dollars to a lawyer to come after you, but you're not going to get away with it. So keep it the fuck up. And if you don't think and you want to say there's something wrong with me, then just think about how it would feel. And don't mention the wackadoodle. But just think about it. I appreciate that you have children and I respect that. But why do you want to take money out of my kids' mouth and my grandkids' mouth and the family people I take care of? Why do you want to do that? What the fuck do you think I'm working for as a grandma? What? Because I'm independently wealthy or because I have to make money? Because I have to pay bills? Because after my son died, I'm in court, I'm here, I'm there, everything costs money. Duh. I mean, okay. It's not even pissed off. It's like common sense. That's theft. Yeah, it's stealing. It's it's fucking stealing. And then they act all innocent. Oh, I just came on her channel to tell you how excited I was. Tell her how excited I was about your video analyzing her. You took my whole video and then your dumbass friend comes over here. Of course, I'm not going to appreciate it because that's stupid. Oh my God, common sense. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's why you can't use my name. You will be legally sued. It may take me a while, but you will be legally sued because it's number one, my legal name on my documents. It is damages. It's stealing money from my family. You think your kids are important. What about my kids? Or just your kids important and my kids don't give a fuck because I'm an old bag? Is that what you're thinking? Like I'm stupid and you can fucking do it? That's what they think. No, they're thinking properly. They just don't think they're going to get called. A lot of the videos on their channel aren't even announcing the other people that they're taking their videos from. Okay, like seriously, a lot of it is copyright. That's what I'm trying to say. But she's not letting a lot the other people's videos that she takes know that they're on her there. They don't have the chance to say sure or no. It's fucking duplicitous. Yeah, no, Bunny doesn't. That's what I'm saying. Bunny would literally, Bunny gonna fuck you up if you take her shit. So, yeah, of course they didn't think I'd notice because they think I'm just a dummy. And they picked the videos I picked because they had high volume watching, and they picked it thinking that they're going to and the reason I'm tagged in the video is because my name will draw you over there when you see my name over there, so you will think that that's it. So that then brings them more volume of subscribers, and she has a membership, which is directly connected to her money. I think it's $3.99, whatever, to sign up, which is perfectly fucking fine. Just not with my fucking shit. Okay, I've said it, but that's how I feel. Yeah, of course they think they're opportunists, and they're lazy and they don't. Yeah, that's exactly right. But the audacity, like two in a row, that's fine. She apologized, but she's not really sorry because I can see the way she's speaking about me on the site. I'm like, you're not really fucking sorry, are you? So here's another clue to all the people that want to embezzle from other people who do the work. And I don't care if you like me. Don't flatter people and say, but I really like you, because I think you're full of shit double when you say that. Okay. Full of shit. Like flattery doesn't get you anywhere over here. Not in my life. It's parasitic behavior. But here's the thing, if you want me to take the strike down, keep your fucking focus on keeping the strike down and having me turn around and take it down for you. If I think you're talking to that asshole friend of yours and making like I'm a problem, I'm not going to take the strike down. That's how I am. Sorry, it's true story. Yeah, Sloan, go. Okay. There you go. I love my Irish people, Northern Ireland. I think John and I both have ancestors in Cork County. I want to say his mother straight up Irish. Grandma Kay. That family was Irish. Yeah, I have no idea who she is and has to look her up. Yeah, it happened. Okay, so listen. So, okay, getting back now, I'm done on that. But here's the thing. Oh, here's another thing too. If you want to hide a video so that people don't like view it and you don't get in trouble, you just take the video down or you private it. So, but I really like you. I know, get the fuck out of here. John's cracking up. He goes, do they know what they fucking said to you? I don't care if you like me or respect me. This is why laws are in place, because of people like you that embezzle. That's a form of embezzling, which is a form of stealing. If you're stealing my voice and face continually, there's a thing called fair usage, and it can't be the predominance of the entire video that isn't yours. Um, yeah, he stops me a lot. I get handsy with people. He stops me all the time. Pull on. I don't have hair. When I had a ponytail, he'd pull me out of these people's houses. Um, right? It's so funny. I can't even imagine. Like there are videos up there with other tarot readers and shit and being analyzed by this one, and their names are not connected to it. That's ignorant. You need to connect to the owner of the work and you need to say it. And guess what? If I'd have known it had hurt you, I'd have reached out to you. Well, why the fuck didn't you reach out to me, since you seem to find me right the fuck now? And I have a big ass website with my email, like you just click send. No, I don't take it as flattery. No, 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 no. It's thievery. No, no. You know how they used to say to you, if so, it's a greatest compliment, imitation. That's a way to justify imitating something you're not. Be your own self. Don't be me, or don't be her, or don't be them. It's definitely stealing. It's not flattery. I don't find that flattery because you're taking my fucking shit. I don't like it. If you come in my house and you feel entitled to my shit because I look a certain way to you, or you think I'm a dumb bitch, I don't like it either. Trust me, I don't. That's why the people who home invasion robbed us while we were out of town all got caught. That's why they all got caught. That's why. Hmm. Yeah, it's bum behavior. Oh, that's a totally funny story. I'll tell you a ghetto ass story. So when we were out of town at Christmas when they did that, I don't know who Oliver Tree is. I'm sorry, I don't know who it is. Um, when we were out of town in Canada skiing that winter, 2010, we're the cousins, and then John and Ann called the kids who were feeding Tulip, not Tallulah. They called and they're like, "Are you in the house?" Because my car was missing, John's car. So they stole our cars. They had a U-Haul and they were fucking taking shit out of our house. So the kids, they hold on, let's see. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. If someone steals your wallet, it's a sign of flattery. I know, right? Fucking get out of my pockets. Anyway, so we're in Canada. Our house is being completely robbed on Christmas Day as the kids are going over to feed Tulip, and we're on the ski hills and this and that, and we're not coming home for like 2 days. We had to get a book a flight home. Our whole back door window was, and by the way, I predicted it. Jason fucking knew it. He predicted it. We both did. But anyway, so the whole back door is open because they busted right through it and they U-hauled everything out. Long, boring story short. So they took. I told you guys this. They took like the sex toys out of my bedroom, along with my underwear and bras and all kinds of shit like that. All of Keith's birthday clothes, all of that shit. Okay. So when I found out one of the people that was in the house who had been a friend when he lived in California, he lived in Texas at that time. I went on Facebook. The cops came. I told you my boys were so upset when I was talking about all my vibrators being stolen. Jason was like, Jesus Christ. He was like, stop talking. Stop talking. And Keith was just like, I can't. So the cops writing everything down. I'm like, 12 of them. They took 12 of them. And so anyway, it was it was pretty funny. So I found the kids. It was him and his stepdad. It was actually three different like little groups of people, but I found the kid's girlfriend online. So you know me, right there, right on Facebook, right right on the Facebook, I literally say, when your boyfriend comes back and he shoves this, I'm this way. What you see is what you get. I said, you're going to catch my diseases, girly, and you better ask where he brings that bra from, if you can even fit into it. Your boy, no, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Don't take my shit. I don't care what you take. They took my wedding rings. They took all the chamomile tea because it was loose tea and they thought it was weed. I found that very funny. But anyway, the cops came to my house and they're like, you can't really do that. I'm like, but I can. They're like, you can't. I'm like, but I will. They're like, no, you can't. I'm like, then don't come in my house. Don't come the fuck in my house. Then I grabbed John. We got in the car and I started following the credit card receipts around town to the gas stations. And I started doing shit. And here's another thing that happened. So the car that got stolen, and by the way, you're smoking chamomile. And they did leave. My father-in-law had bought a sterling silver cutlery or whatever. And yeah, they stole all of my wedding rings. They stole John's, even his little baby pinky ring that John had when he was a baby. They stole that. They stole the coins. They stole a bunch of shit. They almost got. I had just bought a new. No, this was in LA. I had just gotten a new sports car, not a sports, but a little sporty car, and it was in the garage. And they half got that out, and they took the two cars in the front. They got those out, right? That's why they didn't think we were home, the neighbors. But anyway, so me and John go driving around. I'm determined to fucking find these people so I can beat the living shit out of them. Like I got off that plane and I'm like, fuck them. So because our whole house, we didn't have insurance, we literally lost everything and the cars were missing. We found our Pontiac car around the corner, a couple streets around the corner. The transmission was broken, of course, whatever they did. Yeah, little baby pink. Well, John's like 80, he's 100, right? So sorry. And so we found the car. We get in the car, and suddenly there's cops there with their guns out. Here's the thing: if you're going to report your car stolen, you have to call them to let them know you found it, or they think you stole it because it's reported stolen. So they don't know who you are. I was like, no, I swear we're the ones that called it in. You said keep the wedding bands, give me back. No, the cop thought I was batshit crazy. I went into the neighbor's garbage. I sent John across the street. I'm like, you fucking keep a lookout. I grabbed her garbage bins because it was her grandson. I ripped shit out of that garbage looking for evidence of our shit. I went all over the place. I went fucking all over the place. Yeah. So yeah, I know it is, right? No, but that's the kind of way I get. I thieves can't steal my wedding rings. I pawn them. Well, they took mine and they took my bracelet, like all my goals, right? Yeah, I did go honey badger. I do. I don't like shit being stolen, and I don't like liars, and I don't like flattery through lies. The only reason you flatter me is because you think I'm a typical girl, and I want to be told that you like me or I look. I don't care. I want my shit back. Um, I want my shit back. So yeah, I get crazy like that. Fucking crazy. I go crazy. Crazy. Anyway, I told you they caught the guy because of the Red Bull he left. And yeah. So that was that story. No, I didn't even try to get any of it back. They pawned it within seconds. I already know they pawned it within seconds. Hi there. Um, yeah, so that's yeah, I saw the picture of Trump with the no, it's a true story. We flew back through Utah, and as soon as I got off that plane, I was like, "Motherfucker, get me home." And John's friend Alvarado put up the, when when a big door is broken and you put up wood, he put that up for us, and I went bananas. Like as soon as I got home, I was in full like, I will find you. The detectives came and everything, and I had to give them a list of everything taken, and that's when the vibrator conversation came up. It's a true story. John's just shaking his head. I'm like, well, you're the one that participates. Anyway, I was that way. So it was pretty funny. Yeah, no, that's a true story though. That is a true story. Yeah, I think the picture might have been AI or from a movie. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a collector addiction. Well, I'd gone to these parties with my friend and they have those sex toy parties. So I got some from there. John went to wherever he went. I mean, we had a nice little collection that kept everybody fucking happy. And these bitches who's stealing that shit? Like how high? No, he lets them on his wife. How how high do you have to be to take someone's nasty cootie germs? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that, right? Yeah, I think those pictures with Trump, that seems like it was out of a movie. I think they probably just I know it was really funny. The poor cop taking the thing. I just remember him looking. And they did SWAT team the house next door. They did get a hold of some of the people and some of the people over here. Apparently it was like two groups of people and they were just coming in and out through the house taking shit. Everything, taking everything. Fucking taking everything. Yeah. But I kept texting the girlfriend of one of the kids, not texting, Facebooking her. Oh. I don't get high. I really don't. This is me. No, I don't need to drink or get high. This is me. Welcome. So yeah, yeah, people sell anything. I know, but yeah. So anyway, that's what happened there. One of our neighbors, that house has been her house. She used to have a bunch of boarders or renters. I don't know what she had there. People there. She called them family, but I really doubt it. I can't imagine her having more family. Anyway, yeah, they took all kinds of personal stuff too. Yes, exactly. Um, but one time she had some lady out there, and it was like 3:30 in the morning, and so her house is like beside ours, the next house, and we have these slanted roofs and our cars were parked underneath, right? And then a car in the garage and the car's underneath like you do it, right? So the cat could get on the cars and go up onto the roof, right? This bitch is out there drunk as fuck one night, and I think I had to be in my early 40s. She's probably in her 20s, and she's out there 2 and 3 in the morning, blah blahing, and I'm trying to sleep. She's like right outside my window, right? Literally right outside my window. So I open my window. I say, shut the fuck up, right? I literally couldn't handle it. Like she'd been going on for a couple hours. She jumps on the car and jumps up and starts running at me on the sloped part of the roof. So I'm in my pajamas and I'm out on the roof and John's pulling my legs back in the roof and he's like, you can't in the bedroom. It's like you can't do it. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck her up. So I mean, she just like literally, yes, she got on the car and just fucking come. It was hilarious. The next day she wouldn't look at me. She was like this. I go, don't you have something to fucking say? Oh my God. Samantha, I used to date her. Oh God, what was he? I want to say one of her cousins. He was a lawyer. and I think his name was Alan. I've tuned people out from Toronto, but anyway, he lived in Toronto. She's from Toronto. Yeah, she did the walk of shame because she was fucked up, rip roaringly fucked up. And I was like, shut up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to get up early. I cannot sleep with your nonsense. Oh my God. So anyway, she should have gone back in her house and she was yelling at whoever the hell she was yelling at. I don't care, but she flew up on that roof. And I'm like, yeah. John's pulling me and he's trying to shut the window and I'm opening the window. I'm like, yeah. Oh God. My kids were like that too. Both my boys were like that. Could you handle the sprained ankle? Well, if you no, I couldn't handle a sprained ankle. I just think it's really funny. Now, getting back to Brazil, you guys, do you not think that that woman, the 20, it was she 21, the woman who they threw off the bungee thing, the cliff, the bungee bridge, whatever that was, is that not a sacrifice? Like you've got one job and it's to hook your people that pay you money. Yeah, she was 21. It's to fucking bungee jump. Put the bungee cord on the bitch. No, it's a sacrifice. That didn't have, nobody forgot that. That was done deliberately. It had to be done deliberately. It was a sacrifice. It had to be. I don't know who she was, who her family is, but I would look back into that. It had to be a ritual. I'm like, what? They forgot the bungee cord. So excuse me, let me get this right. People are jumping bungees all day and you fucking don't check. But also, why didn't she check? Because I'd be like, bro, is it hooked? Like, are you sure? I check the front door handle 6 times before I leave the house. So, I mean, I, just saying. So I don't know one job hook the bungee. I mean, yes, exactly. Snuff film. There you go. It definitely looks deliberate to me. I'm like, it's like going to um I don't know, any amusement park and their job is to make sure you're securely in. And I'm check shit. I don't go on those rides. I check shit. I think it was a sacrifice. It had to have been. Nobody forgets to hook up. She didn't look yeah, she probably wasn't. They probably drugged her and did it. But her fiance, like I know first of all, John would say to me, he would say to me, I can't get near the edge. You better check you're hooked up because he's afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights too. But there's no way, like, I mean, even if my kids were up there, I would check their bungee as adults. If you were up there, I would check your bungee and I went with you. That's a sacrifice. It's the most horrible thing I've ever heard. And these fucking people, it has to be, yes, like Isaac Cappy, except Isaac Cappy had scopolamine. So something with her family background had to be, and they took her out and they just threw her. They threw her like this. So she was doing, we call it an aerial when you do this, it's the Jesus drop when we do it. So when we climb up on the silks or the hammock, we do the Jesus drop, meaning we look like we're Jesus on the cross. Not us literally, that's what they call it because you are like a cross and you fall down like that. That looked like what they were doing. That looked like what they were doing. So I'm pretty sure it was a sacrifice. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, like this. Yeah, it's actually an aerial called the Jesus drop. Like that's one drop you do. They have 700 different names for everything, but that's one of them. So I'm just like uh, let's see, wait. Why they held her up in the air shocked me. I never seen anyone. Yeah, they threw her off without the rope. I'd be like, bro, it's a bungee place. Put me down. I'll jump. Get away from me. I'll jump if I want to jump. I mean, why would you do that? They did catch the guys and they did say they put them in jail. Yeah, she probably was drugged now that you're saying it. Hi from South Florida. Peace. It's bizarre, right? Fucking bizarre. I mean, you're a bungee jumping company. Isn't that like your one job? It's not like you're doing nails and cooking salmon and fucking painting and bungee jumping. No, it's just bungee jumping. So, Bend, Oregon, South Australia, beautiful places, everything. They just threw her off the bridge. And it's like, that's okay. And I'm like, of course, it had to be a sacrifice. It definitely had to be a sacrifice. It for sure had to be that. No, she didn't make a sound. I don't think she made a sound. Maybe I heard a sound like at the end, but I don't think she did. Terrible. Well, God protects you. I mean, as much as you don't think so, when people are about to be like in an accident, the only time you're going to feel the pain is if you live and have to come back into your physical body. Otherwise, Huntsville, yay! Otherwise, you're being taken out of your body. They even say that in plane crashes that the watches or the the whatever people are wearing stop before the plane actually hits the ground. So I think that God just pulls you out, um, or whoever. What happens to her consciousness? Yeah, I don't like the idea of being drugged when you die, but I'm pretty sure she would have been protected because she was murdered. Obviously, they threw her off a bridge. So, who the fuck is Oliver Tree? I'm sorry, I don't know who he is. I have to look it up now. I don't want to look it up. I'm like, who the fuck? I've never heard of this person, but I don't watch whatever. I've been out of my body. It's an experience. Yeah, I have to watch when I'm really tired running because I immediately flash out. And sometimes I'm convinced I'm not even here because I can hear other things that aren't in front of me. So there's that. Or I'm wildly crazy. Could be that. Melbourne, Australia. Oh, singer rapper. Yeah. How did he die? Murder? I mean, I'm sorry. Did he take himself out? Okay, let's see. I've never heard of this man. Okay. Is he an American singer or rapper? I have literally never heard of this person. He's a June 29th. Weird. He's the same age as Jace. Well, Jason's born a year before, but he didn't even make it to his birthday. That's weird. Plane crash? Okay. Okay. I honestly have never heard of this person. That's a shame when that shit happens. Was it a plane crash? Oh, it was. Was it a private plane crash? Or like was it in Brazil? What are they doing in Brazil? He's an artist. Yeah, I know. I just never heard of him. I guess the plane crash was in Brazil again. So we're having all this happen in Brazil. Why are we having this happen in Brazil? Helicopter crash. Okay, there we go. I literally have never seen this person. Helicopters can be pretty dicey. Um, you know, they can be pretty dicey. Brazil again, that makes me worried. Brazil, you know, yeah, something's up. They threw a woman off a bridge and now this guy goes in a helicopter crash. I'm not, I'm not headed to hell. I'm sure you're not. And no, oddly, there were 12 skydiver. Okay. That's what 12 skydivers that died. How does that? Just Google the bungee cord video, probably on TikTok. But apparently it's true. Like it hit the regular news. It must be something. I want to hear about these what did you just say? Parachute skydivers. Skydivers. Yeah, skydivers killed. I'm supposed to go out to Montana with Nancy's sister and go skydiving. Liz and I. She's like, "I'm terrified." I'm like, "I'm fucking terrified, but I'll do it with you." But now I'm rethinking my thoughts. 12 dead in a crash of a plane skydiving outing in Missouri. That's not funny. Um, yeah, that's crazy. 11 skydivers, one pilot. Oh my God. I didn't even hear that. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, we are coming up by the end of the month on Mercury retrograde. We are. So Butler, Missouri. Yeah, that's crazy. I know I'm back again being the bitch that I am, that I'm sure I'll get called. Um yeah, that's crazy. Okay, but who would go skydiving in Missouri? Oh, because I forget why. No, we were going somewhere like that. Maybe ours was Montana. I forget. It was Liz's idea. Liz is Nancy's sister, and she's like, "Yeah, let's do that." I'm like, "I'll fucking go with you." And so I answer you, I'm never fully booked. I work when I need to work. The word fully booked implies that I'm booked out and can't open my books. I could open my books. I choose not to open my books right now because I need Sloan time to be a human being and do my shit. skydiving from the helicopter. Didn't know jumping from. I know, right? Yeah, it would be great for me to share about the. I don't even know what moon we're in. I have to like look. I have to look. I don't even follow it. Mercury retrograde. Yeah, no, the retrograde I think is at the end of this month. I think we get back on like the 29th as it's going retrograde. Yay! Yay! Yeah. So I will be in a city next week where I could be in Cuba or I might not. New moon in Gemini. Thank you. Um, I have to check it though because I'm really not sure. I have to pull it up here. Um, but what's the date today? Oh yeah, the 14th. The guy died on the 14th. But anyway, I could be in Cuba, I might not. But what I do know is we will be on a boat on our way to Cuba, but not Cuba, doing aerial on the boat over the shark infested water. That's my next stunt. That's planned and that is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Um yeah, so we go and it's me, Gabby, Nancy and Nicole, and that's what we're doing. Yes, Cuba is struggling. Yes. Um, yeah, so that's what we're doing, and it's going to be really fun. And instead of going to Mexico, we did that this year. Like we booked last year with our teacher. No, it's yeah, no, we're not parasailing. We're literally going on the boat, hanging over the shark infested water, doing our aerial shit over there. I know. I called up. I'm like, do you have a net? Do you have a fucking net? Anyway, we'll be training for the whole week. So it'll be exercise all week, which is very fun for me. I like it. Okay, the new moon is tonight at 7:54 p.m. on Cali time and 10:54 p.m. on the East Coast. I think Earth is hell. So do I. Yeah, hopefully I'll be safe, but I've been known to be an asshole. No one killed me in Mexico. So also keep in mind where we're going. They got all the fucking soccer games going on there and it's gay pride and it's a major city. Yay! No, I don't watch soccer. John tries to shove it in my head. I don't watch any sports. I don't want to watch sports because people sit there and stare at the TV. So I don't care about sports. I like to play sports, but I don't like to watch other people playing sports or televising. I don't, you know. Yeah, it's been years since I've been back to Miami. Years and years and years. I lived in Miami in the mid 80s. When I moved to California, I traveled on a entertainment thing for $90. And I went from LA. I met a guy on Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, I'm also that person who said, do you want to dance at a club in Florida? I'm lucky I wasn't fucking trafficked. That's a whole story out of Miami having to escape. But anyway, that I met that guy. He was a wrestler. And anyway, gave me a plane ticket. He's like, yeah, you can fly back and forth and you work in this club. So and so will pick you up. I get to Florida. Nobody's there to pick me up. I'm like, so I call the club. I'm like, hey, I'm this bitch from California. Like, you guys, some guy named Randy's supposed to be here and pick me up. So he picked me up. And the girls had a whole room in the Ramada Inn in Fort Lauderdale. So I worked there. Then I worked at, um, I worked all over the place. And then I would fly back to LA and work in the clubs here and hit all the clubs and then hit all that shit. So I know Miami Vice days exactly. This and I tell this story every time. This is the days you could go on the cockpit because I would fly in a night and then get to the club in the morning, get to the hotel. I had different roommates. I had one roommate, she was a foxy boxer. My other roommate was the half sister of a very famous actress in Scientology. I mean, I had all kinds of roommates that were all kinds of everybody. I had a guy that thought he was my fiance. Don't ask. He was convinced we were engaged. We were not. We were not. But he he like sent rings and money and paid my rent like a sugar daddy, but literally I never spent any like alone time with him as in ever. So yeah, Hollywood, Florida is a strange place. It is. My my parents had a house in Venice when we used to go to Sarasota when I was a little kid. And then Venice, and my grandpa lived in oh my God, Daytona. Way, 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 way back when I was very little. San Diego, yes, it's close to Mexico. Exactly. Um, so anyway, of course it's going to be Splenda Daddy. Yeah. Anyway, I can still remember his face. He was a really nice guy. He rescued me out of a lot of shit. Like I would get in shit. And then I had a little roommate there, so I was like 20, she was 17. She owned like three houses. She'd been in the business a long time. And yes, the dollhouse in Niagara Falls. I worked in Florida at the dollhouse. But yes, exactly. And Flo's probably doing something with her family. She emails a lot. Yes, exactly. Didn't you? Yes, that's exactly right. Thoughts on Scientology. What are your thoughts on it? My thoughts are it's a cult. That's my thoughts. Yeah, it's really a cult. So back to the new moon. We have the new moon in Gemini, I guess. I mean, I'm hoping it's in Gemini. Yeah, tonight it's a new moon in Gemini. So, new moon in let me get my ephemeris out. Excuse me 1 second. I have to go down here. Here I go, down here. Yeah, I feel like it's a cult. I feel like it's a cult. So you live in Hollywood, Florida. Yeah, I've been through Hollywood, Venice. Jason has a bunch of pictures with him and Keith. Keithy's like 10, Jason's like 13. After the hurricane, and we took him down there to see my mom. Big mistake. Anyway, not the point. Uh, yeah. So I used to live in Miami, and I used to fly on an entertainer's whatever, like because I was stripping in both states, and we could get in with the pilot, sit there like that, talk to him all night, midnight flight, never a problem. I walk through the airport in booty shorts, not enough clothes to cover the seat. I think now, and I'm like, oh God, the diseases I could have caught, or maybe someone could have caught it off me, right? I don't know. So anyway, ephemeris. Okay, yeah. I'm just thinking back then. I just carry a bag of clothes, show up here, show up there, go back there, go here, da 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 da. Why are so many men energetically draining women? Because they don't have a uterus. And I don't care what anybody says, they don't. So fuck right off. Pompano Beach dollhouse. Yeah, the one that we had, I guess, we were in Fort Lauderdale. I had to be in Fort Lauderdale. So I don't know. Womb envy, exactly. I enjoyed it. I mean, I went back and forth and I did all kinds of stuff and I just kept traveling around. I like to move around. Marriage practically killed me because you have to stay in one spot. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. So I have my friends here and I have my friends there and I have my friends there. Men are so sensitive. Look, when someone starts talking to me and they're, oh man, sorry, one of my men friends, and they start acting crybabier than me, I'm like, oh, are you a crybaby? It's really not that bad. Surrounding towns are inexpensive as well. Meridian home, 350 to 400. I go, oh, you crying? Crybaby. I'm terrible. I was not good that way. I'm like, are you fucking crying? What the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, I know when real crying, but like if they're just whining because they can't get their dinner cooked the right way, I can't deal with that. Portland, Oregon, I've been through it as well. I'm looking up the new moon. Give me a minute. Perform, monkey. What do you think about the new moon? Monkey, perform. I'm sorry, I have to say it. People find me obnoxious. Yes, I was. Yes. Her name was Christiana. Exactly. She was real. I can't. I'm not even gonna. You don't have to be sorry. I'm just being a fucking asshole. Thank you for that. I just like to say it because it's really hard. It's not hard for me. I'm sweating. Menopause. Oh yeah, I'm already through it. But it's really hard when you're in a profession because people just want to throw questions at you all the time, and it's difficult. It is difficult. No, I'm terrible. I can't tolerate crying. I mean, I know when people need to cry. She's on the floor sleeping over there. She's being really good because we fed her extra. She got treats earlier. She got lots of treats. I'm looking, what month is this? I don't even know what month I'm in. And it's the 14th, right? So we got the moon in Gemini. Da, da, da. We still have Saturn in Aries. Ah, I was looking for that. The moon is not conjunct Uranus. That is good. And we have the sun in Gemini with the sun and the moon. They're a wide orb. But okay, so moon in Gemini, very changeable. Anything Gemini is changeable. Okay. The dollhouse is still here. I was a bitch up on that stage in 1985, 1986. Ta-da! And I wouldn't even use a fake name. In Florida, I used my name, Sloan. You know why? Because I didn't know who I was. Because in every club, I had a different name. So I just kept Sloan in Florida. Um, okay, Gemini moon. Changeable conversations, changeable experiences, miscommunication, only because we're in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde, but we always have a Mercury retrograde. So really, we shouldn't. Yeah, air signs are very. They're very. That's good if your ascendant's moving into Gemini. That's fun. You're like a Sagittarius, but a Leo. Yeah, all my Leo planets are pretty much in Sagittarius degrees. So I respond like that, but I can't sit still ever. I just really can't. Gemini moon, good for communication, good for popping up with old friends like, hey, let's go grab coffee without the burden of worrying about what you have to finish. Obviously, Geminis are having fun because it's in their sign. So anybody with a birthday within the next like 2 days before and 2 days after is going to have very good energy this year, right? That would be Rascal. She'll be 15 on Tuesday. Miss Rascal. Not allowed to call her that anymore because Meadow calls her Rascal. Miss Lila. She was such a precarious little kid. She's a Gemini, and so it'll be her birthday. So anybody with their Gemini birthdays, probably like 4 days before the new moon is going to be, which is apparently today, which I don't pay attention to, but coming up on the new moon, if your birthday is in Gemini, coming up on the new moon, that's slightly different because that's a releasing of old energy. Okay. So after the new moon is a way of bringing in new energy. Those are different. Release old, bring in new. Yeah, very social, all kinds of different things, meeting different people, chatting with different people. Gemini kind of wants to know a little bit about everything. So, how do I get here? Is it a holiday on Juneteenth? I can't say that word. It sounds crazy. Juneteenth. So it's June 19th. But is it a government holiday? I was talking to one of my teacher friends about that, not school teacher, dance teacher. Um, 12th house is always past life, but 12th house, moon in the 12th house is it's not a bad thing. It's just more psychic communication. Gemini moon, let's see, for an Aries, they might want to tell people to shut up. If you're an Aries person, you might want to be like shut up, because Aries doesn't like the bombacity of the Gemini, because the Gemini yaps in their face, and the Aries person's like, please be quiet because now I want to argue with you. So there's that. Taurus will be kind of motivated to do things because it's Gemini new moon. So Taurus is like, I like my bed and couch. And then the Gemini new moon is like, but don't you want to come out and find some yummy chocolate? Out the door goes the Taurus. Geminis will be more active than usual. And it's a good energy for them because it puts them in. Cancer, this will be communication with family members and all of that kind of conversation because it's Cancer. Okay. And then what is the North Node? I'll answer it in a second. So we have Cancer. Leo gets along good with Gemini. So more communication. I love Sag too. And then Virgo. Now, Virgo might get into the problem. Anybody who's like a Gemini moon, Virgo rising, Virgo moon, Gemini rising, Gemini sun, Virgo moon, rising, whatever, because they both are ruled by Mercury, but they're squaring aspects. So Virgo is very consistently structured in perfectionism of a topic. Oh, happy birthday to your mom, 96. Whoop, whoop. 96. You going to put 96 candles on her cake? How cute. Is she cute? I bet she's cute. Um, Sometimes the older people they're so cute. They're like babies. I mean, not like that, but they're cute like babies. That's cute. Happy birthday to her. Um, yeah, the Virgo energy can be difficult with Gemini because Gemini says, I have no structure. I'm wandering. And then Virgo says, we have structure. We need to be diligent here. So there could be that. Libra enjoys Gemini moon. So for Libra, it's fantastic. Failure's not on my agenda. Yeah, Libra and Gemini, perfect energy because they're both chatty Cathys and they both like social and they do all kinds of things. Remember, Gemini energy, it can lie, tell stories, and still keep the game going. So it can be problematic if it chooses to be problematic. Oh shit, today's Lydia's birthday. My little Lydia, my teacher, we celebrated last week, but it's her little birthday. No, it was yesterday. It was Saturday, actually. Um, Wait, Sloan. So Sloan, you don't know? No, I don't know. I don't know what Juneteenth is. I hear it. I mean, I know it's a holiday. I don't know what I said. Hear me clearly, fuckface. What I said is Juneteenth. Is it a government holiday? I don't know if it is or not. It's something that just popped up in the last, I don't know, decade or two. It wasn't around when I was a kid. So I don't actually know if the government shuts down. That's what the fuck I was saying. So, yeah, let's see. I think it actually might be now. Yeah, maybe they shut the government. That's what my teacher was asking. Do I show up or is it a holiday? That's what she was fucking asking. Okay. Is it okay with you? Or do I have to fall into the matrix and follow every single fucking holiday that the government throws out there so that every single pretty fucking person can have their special day? All I can tell you is Mother's Day should be 60 days a year for 2 months because mothers do everything. How's that? Does that work for you? Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if it's a government holiday. I don't work in the government. I work for myself. So that's what I was saying. Um, it is a government holiday. Yeah. I don't know. When was it conceived? Was it like in the last 10, 20 years? I think I've only heard about it. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up. Okay. So Scorpio and a Gemini, mothers make the whole world. That's right. Why don't we have the most celebration? Huh? I'm asking. Okay. So for Scorpio people with a Gemini full moon, people are so sarcastic. They're like, so you don't know about that? You don't? Yeah. I haven't watched TV in decades. I will turn a movie on if I have company, but I don't fucking know about it. You can have your fucking holidays. I still have to work. I don't work. I'm not on the government dole. I'm not working for the government. Jesus. Um, it's been like that for two. Yeah, I wasn't aware because it's the middle of summer. So like it's not the middle, it's the beginning. Wait, someone wrote me a crazy email here. Let me see. This is why I can't read my own emails because I get anxiety from the emails people send. Okay, so Scorpio with the Gemini moon, they might not like it. The Scorpio could be more communicative, but they don't want their secrets being talked about. So, okay. Oh, you people prevent theft and people are sending me the copyright strikes. Thank you out there. It's so funny. These fucking people all day long. I got to deal with this shit. Oh my God. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. All of these fucking people. You can't take my videos, you motherfuckers. Okay. So Scorpio, yeah. Oh yeah, I was looking up Juneteenth. I want to see. So Obama, when was Obama in office? I can't even remember. Like whatever. So then Sagittarius and Gemini, they're in an opposition here. Okay. So Gemini's third, Sagittarius ninth. Sag doesn't want the boundaries of small talk, but will engage in the fun. Then we have Capricorn. Capricorn and Gemini get along good because Capricorn says I can relax and have stimulating conversation the way I want to. So the Gemini new moon is good for them. 2000. Thank you. I really don't fucking know anything anymore. I couldn't remember dimples yesterday. Today is Flag Day. Okay, yeah. I can't keep up. They want us to celebrate to harvest energy for everything, and it's getting annoying. Okay, so then from Capricorn, we have our little Aquarius people, and Aquarius and Gemini get along good. Although Aquarius can be kind of detached, so the Gemini will bring it into like an attached mode over here. And then we have little Pisces dimples. That was last night's commiserates the end of slavery. Ah, okay. So great. Fantastic. I have no idea what it meant because I don't celebrate any government holidays. I'm getting close not to celebrating Christmas. So I'm even like ixnaying on the Christmas. Um, yeah, so then we have Pisces. So Pisces and Gemini, that's interesting because Pisces always likes to kind of hide in the background, and the Gemini energy will pull it out front, but not as out front as other signs because Pisces is still going to go back in the back. But Pisces people may have communication with people they hadn't thought about in a while, close friends, family members, and that kind of thing. Let me see when Juneteenth. Juneteenth, and we should have never had fucking slaves in this country. I'm not from this country, so I wasn't a slave owner. Maybe a different kind of slave. We're from Norway and Ireland, so could be. Yeah, there you go. So it's the freedom of slaves. Are the slaves free? These slaves are free, but are the slaves free? Yeah, no, I don't want to do Christmas anymore. I don't care to celebrate it. They shut down the whole time. I don't have time. No, if you're born premature, that is your birth chart. That is, there you go. Juneteenth. Accessible and affordable. Here's what it's okay. Wait. That's a healthcare sponsored react. Okay. The oldest nationality, wait, Juneteenth, short for June 19th. I would prefer you say June 19th because I don't know what Juneteenth is and I can never say it right. The oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the end of slavery in the United States. It marks 1865 when the Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas. Oh, that's nice. Bobby's from Galveston, Texas, to announce more than 250 enslaved black people in the state were free, as the fuck they should be. Can you imagine? Like, what is with this government? What is with anybody thinking that they have slaves? Like, what is that about? And why did they pick black people? I'll tell you why. Because stronger, smarter, they took accumulation of people from other parts of the world, and they could be the natives to this country, and Whitey could be the alien. But either way, they took the black people that were strong and powerful and lived through plagues and God knows whatever else, made them into workhorses where they were abused and kept in slavery. Why is slavery a thing? Why was it every, I know, Lou, cats are in slavery too, but why is it a thing? Why in this world do we think we have the right to own another person? Why do we think that? It's also Obama Day. It's not saying that on the internet. Yeah, it is I didn't know if it was a government holiday. That's all I was alluding to because I don't know. I'm not working for the government and I'm probably not going to the bank on June 19th. I'm probably going to go to the ATM and just book on through. So I'm not going to know about it. Slavery is a thing. Yeah, it's so evil. Children are enslaved. Your iPhones in the sweatshops. Black people enslaved. People in sports are enslaved. We're in. Wait. I know race is a construct by the government. I get what they're doing. Yay, paid day off. Paid day off. I know what the government does. They create everything. Oh, today is Obama. Ugh. Okay. I don't know. I don't even celebrate any of the other president's days. None of them. I don't care. They're not celebrating me. They're not. I'm not celebrating them. Why do I have to celebrate them? It's an energetic threshold that we all focus on this way. I don't even celebrate July 4th because I don't even believe July 4th is the correct day. The United States. Okay. So half the astrologers think half the hi Lou. Hi Lou. Okay, I get hyper when I get around her. They're all Satanists. Thank you. Luciferian beast system liars trying to harvest our energy. Obama Day, like for any president or PMs. I don't celebrate any president or controller over my life because I'm forced into servitude in America, whatever is going on here. But not like black people. They were really like that was a terrible horrific. Imagine that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so when you go back into the times of slavery, Lincoln freed the slaves too, yes. But when you go back into the time frames of slavery, if a baby is born into a family that is on a plantation and enslaved, that baby grows up with the ideology that that is the way that they are, like they've got no choice. That is exactly what they're trying to do to us now in a different way. So fuck all presidents. It's not one or the other, it's just fuck all presidents. Um, it's fuck them all. There isn't a right one, there isn't a wrong one. You just want to put all your aggression on Trump because you want to follow a certain thought. If you think for yourself, you'll know that presidents are not good people. It does not matter who they are. I mean, it's not left or right, it's every single one of them. It's all of them. They cannot play, they play a game. I'll be good cop, you be bad cop. So Obama got bad cop or good cop, depending on which side you voted. Trump gets good cop or bad cop, depending on which side you voted. Biden gets good cop, bad cop, depending on which side you voted. That's all it is. Well, the pandemic is interesting. Here's my take on the pandemic that I didn't know was happening, but I could feel the energy was wonky. And then my child died, so I didn't give a shit about the Pandemic, to tell you the truth, I was like, I'm not wearing a mask. I told you, I fought the funeral home, everything. I'm not doing it. Not listening to you. My kid's dead. He's not giving me anything. I don't care what you say. Bring my child back in my living room, and I will view his body there. But I'm not wearing a fucking mask. So, fuck right off. And I did get into a huge fight. They did actually accommodate me, which was really great. I did have to sign a waiver. My kid's dead. What are we catching? What are we catching when we view them? What are we catching? Okay. So anyway, I get just ridiculous. But here's what happened. They anticipated Hillary Clinton. Okay. Thank you for that. They anticipated Hillary getting into the presidency. Okay. They anticipated it. Now, if Hillary got into the presidency, they would be able to, I don't know what the word is, but embezzle comes up, siphon and steal money with her in there with the healthcare system that they had planned. So I assume it would be something like the care system they had prior, but they were counting on that money. They already had that money allocated. Okay. So when Trump won, however he got in, which it sounds like he wasn't supposed to get in, when he got in, they had to rearrange and extract that money. Now, I will say one thing. Trump said ivermectin, and he said where the disease came from or the bioweapon. He was accurate, but he fast tracked a vaccine, which is bullshit because it poisoned everybody. So I think it's a problem still. Like, he's saying I fast tracked it, but what I will say is, okay, who is this chick? Who are you? Are you fucking stupid? Anyway, I'm sorry, I just don't have patience. So I think it had something to do with big pharma, Hillary Clinton, and the fact that she didn't get into the presidency. Okay, so she didn't get into the presidency. So they had to allocate that. I know. Thank you. I wish that too every day. They had to allocate that money. So squirrels, eggs. Yeah, today, John, was where we put Keith's ashes up by at the top of Mount Wilson. When you come up Chantry Flats, there's a tree where everybody takes their picture with the sign, but there's a tree with a woodpecker. Okay, there's woodpeckers. The tree burnt down, so we don't know where the woodpeckers went. But we put Keith's ashes all down the side of that hill where the woodpeckers are. So the woodpeckers are coming back because the tree is going back. It's growing back. So it's growing back. So we were excited. So woodpecker condos are now back open. That's what I said. He goes, well, there weren't a lot. I said, well, they'll start knowing that it's open and they'll come back. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not going to get a vaccine. I mean, I don't know. I got 2 shots in my body. No. And you know what I heard? And I'm sorry, everybody lose. I know. What are you doing? Stop staring at me. You're trying to will me out of the chair. She's like, move, move. She's my little girl. Yeah. Yes, I know. She's my love bug. Okay, you know what I was just hearing about, and I heard about this before. My friend Nancy told me COVID was financial. Yes, not meta. That's exactly correct. Hi, baby. Okay, you little flirty girl. How's mommy's flirt? Yeah, she's so cute. She comes right up here and she goes, "Ugh, I'm so allergic to the hair. It flies all around. She comes right up here and she goes, purr, purr, purr. Hi, mommy loves you. Yeah. She's so funny. I know she is a Cancer. Okay, so I just heard my friend Nancy was a huge proponent of this, but Nancy's like nicotine patches. I just listened to a study with somebody that said nicotine patches on the back of the neck for kids that have oh my god, now I just blanked on the name. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is it when your kids have that in school? like autism. Jesus, now I can't think of it. But they said they put the nicotine patch on the back of the necks of the kids that have been diagnosed with autism. I don't know what kind of autism it is, like how degree this or that, but it was apparently helping them. It also clears up POTS, psoriatic arthritis, and the shots. So it clears up the shots. You can reverse that. So start trying to take care of yourself. And don't worry, smell, I can't smell correctly. Okay. Don't worry about any of that. You know what you need to do? Just get your body healthy. Reject the concept of what they did because God can take care of your body. Exercise, the nicotine, the absorption of nicotine, not the chemicals of nicotine. Don't down my throat about smoking, but nicotine. I'm going to say something really funny. The chemicals in cigarettes are bad, but Jason was the only one in anybody we knew who never got COVID. He never got it. He never stopped working. He completely worked the entire time COVID was there and he never got it. I think it's from vaping the nicotine. I'm thinking about it and I think it's from vaping nicotine. Everybody's vaping. He never got sick. That kid never got sick. He didn't even have a sniffle. Went through 5 years without that. Yeah, the miscarriage is quite common. Well, they say it's a nicotine patch. You might want to look it up online. There you go. Really strong. I mean, I got COVID 4 times. Once from Estelle's fuzzy coat, but that's because Mark got it. Mark got it. And I go, "Where's Mark?" It was a Christmas party. It was December 17th. And I'm hugging her and she's wearing her blueberry fuzzy coat. So my face is in her coat. And then she goes, "Mark has COVID." And I was like, I bet he hugged her. Went through my head. The next day she calls me. She's like, "I tested positive." She goes, "You're next." Sure as fuck. The next day I was next. We had it the exact amount of time. I was a day behind her. I was fine. Um, yes, the herbs in the Bible, all of that. Presidents are, yes, of course they're selected. Elections are bullshit. If you don't know your vote doesn't count in Los Angeles, people should be outraged. We pay taxes. You guys pay taxes. Our vote doesn't count. I wear the patch daily to avoid sickness. There you go. The nicotine patch. I let's see. Yeah, it's also great for, yes. I think now that I'm thinking about it, because we're all like, smoking's bad, and it is bad because they douse all of your cigarettes with all kinds of preservatives, which you're inhaling, which are carcinogens, and we know all of that, like Marlboro Man and all of that shit, right? The Kramer episode on Seinfeld, the one that Sean Kelly made my face look like that, like they're smoking in hell. However, nicotine, like the Indians smoked it or the Native Americans smoked it. Yes, nicotine. I just watched like a 2-hour thing on it with a doctor talking about all the studies that they found and what it Leatherface. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, bro, I don't smoke. The native people smoke tobacco. If you just use nicotine, Nancy told me about it a couple of years back, and I don't know what's in cigars. Cigars make me uproariously nauseous. Kramer became the Marlboro Man. Yeah. I'm sorry. I love Seinfeld. It's such an age thing, but yeah, pure tobacco. So if you take the nicotine patch and people cut it in half or whatever to their body tolerate it, I don't know what it's like. I haven't done it, but apparently it's supposed to help with all of these things. So I love Kramer. Yeah, it's supposed to help. So you might as well try it. I don't think it can hurt. Um, my Mima dip snuff. Oh my God, right? Okay, wait a second. They paid the homeless. Yes, I know they paid them $2 and $5. So I was telling John that, and John's like, "I don't think the election was stolen." I'm like, "Get the fuck out of my house, John. Get out." But Tallulah saved him because he got her snacks. He's like, "No, I think people are gonna vote for Karen Bass." I said, "No, they were voting for Nithya ramen soup, and nobody knows who that woman is." And he's like, "But they're never gonna vote for Spencer Pratt because he's a white guy and he's been on TV." And I'm like, pretty much everybody we know wanted to vote for Spencer Pratt. Okay. Anyway, it's obvious to me they stole it because he is the only he must like to aggravate me, right? I'm like, "Bro, come on." He's like, "No." What he's saying because there were a couple of videos out there with black people saying, "No, we're going to vote for Karen Bass." None of the black people I know. Yeah, Nithya Raman against Seinfeld is owned. Nithya Raman against Karen, I'm sorry, Karen Bass. But a couple of black people on videos said, no, we're going to vote for her because they want to show support for people of their race. Fine and dandy. Problem is, the water reservoirs are still empty. Problem is, the whole city burned down. Problem is, it's a problem. So, to me, if you're voting for someone based on their color, their gender, they're from your hometown, they're from your race, your religion, that's a problem for me because that in and of itself appears to be racist from my perspective. Why are you not voting for the correct person to isn't that yes, it is just to support. That's what I'm saying. Spencer Pratt's house burned down. His fucking house burned down. When Jimmy Kimmel goes on there and goes, I got on my U-Haul truck. Listen, why is that funny? Should we burn your house down? Is that funny now when your house is burned down? No, Karen Bass, it's a game with her. She's a typical politician. And I'm not saying Spencer Pratt can get anything done because I don't know that he can. However, Nithya Raman and some of what Nithya Raman said when she said the money's been stolen out of LA. I like that. I don't like it stolen. I mean, I like that she recognizes it. But it's very strange that you would vote for someone. I don't vote for someone because they're a woman or a man or they're white or they're black or they're whatever. I vote. They stopped my internet when I said that. Yeah, of course they did. I vote for who I believe has the best answer. Karen Bass literally let the city burn down. Now none of my friends can rebuild their houses. And by the way, Altadena is working class black people in a lot of those neighborhoods with generational wealth. And now their houses are gone and they can't build back. Okay, so it's not like a bunch of rich people's house. Altadena is a very like middle, could be considered middle upper class, depending. But these people have had generational wealth, meaning grandparents finally bought a house, gave it to the mom and dad gave it to the kids, and there's a lot of black families in Altadena. So why aren't those people being fast tracked to rebuild their houses? They're not being fast tracked. Why? She's black, they're black. You think she'd give a hand out there? Nope. Palisades, nobody over there, nobody, maybe a couple of houses, but I know, right? Tallulah's pissed off. So it's, yeah, one nation under Freemason. Exactly. And they're bullshit. I don't listen to your bullshit. I don't care. But yeah, it's weird, right? He also mentioned bleach and hydrochloroquine. Trump, bleach, and well, bleach is a good thing. I mean, I love it on my hair, but I don't think you meant that kind of bleach. Hydrochloroquine. What is that? I don't know what that is. I do know what it is, but I can't recall what it's for. I don't know what it's for. Um, yeah, when somebody dies and they have issues with the record label, the reason that they die because of the issues with the record label is the record label owns them and then owns their catalog. And that's the game we're playing here. They're in servitude to the record label. And so is Oprah. Exactly. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah, it's insurance grab. Exactly. But I'm not sure. Like the people in Altadena are still struggling. I don't get it. I don't understand. Um, just like East LA on the hills, they're passed down. And now they're saying you can't build back because Spencer Pratt's 100% right. Because Estelle told me this a few months before the fires, Fairlife Insurance, which was the only insurance company that would insure in LA, pulled out of LA. They capped their money at $3 million. Now you may think 3 million is a lot, but like Spencer Pratt said, just to build the foundation back of his house would be something like 2 million. Half of the people that paid 40 and 50 years of their life in taxes and in insurance can't get that to build back. They can't get it because the insurance just up and fucking left. They said, we took your 40 years of insurance and we took it. And see, all those insurance operative agents driving their Mercedes, acting all cushy gushy with their money. That's why you can't look at money like this. These people are thieves. They left LA. Yes, direct energy weapons. They left LA. They just up and said, we're not insuring. So here's the problem. Every time I'm looking for my autism. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was looking to say. Every time I'm looking to buy a piece of property, in the woods on the side of a hill, so I can have my plantation and my commune. This is where my mind goes now. I'm like, how the hell do I get out of here? So thank you for that. Thank you for Tallulah. Yeah, no, the insurance companies will not pay out more than 3 million. Well, when you have a house that you have to put up on blocks for an extra 500,000 or whatever the hell it is they want you to do, you cannot build back with the price of everything, with the permits, with the this. Thank you for that, little Lou treats. You can't build back, and half the people didn't even get their money from Fairlife because Fairlife, I believe, pulled into bankruptcy. So what are they supposed to do? Eat shit? And then, yes, it is criminal, but we know that you can be raped and murdered on this planet, run over by a car, fucked over. Nobody will help you. So I don't know why people don't understand that. You can get the best lawyer you want. They're not going to help you. They're not going to help you because everybody's in alignment with whatever they're in alignment with. They're not going to go against the government. So people have to take it into their own fucking hands. Pitchforks, witch hunts, get rid of the politicians with pitchforks like the witch hunts. So when they do that legally, of course, when they do that, what they're doing is they're telling you now you can't afford. So you've got these nice homeowners in their city, like Spencer Pratt's parents, the people in Altadena, my friend's parents in Altadena, who cannot afford, and they're in their 60s or 70s, and all their savings that so they may have savings in the bank, but not the kind of savings to build back. And they have a house, which is their legacy. So, what do they do? So, some out of country broker, usually from China, I know Hurricane Katrina, they don't give a shit. They just prostituted the money. All of that Habitats for Humanity. How much money did they take for that? And how many Habitats for Humanity? Didn't Gypsy Rose or whatever her name, Blanchard, that person. Didn't she get something from that? I mean, I'm not moving out of California. Again, it's the same everywhere. So I'm not moving out of California. My family is here for the bazillionth time. Do I tell you to move out of your fucking state? No. That's a dumb answer. Don't tell people to move out. They're not going to move out. They're going to stay with their families. I mean, for the most part. Or they're going to go all the way across the country. I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm staying with my grandkids. Know that about me. Um, yeah, that's right. The property taxes. So the people are stuck paying property taxes. When they rebuild the house, they're going to up the. My original TikTok was Sloan Bella. They stole my TikTok and took it offline and said I have no right to use my own name and reported me as fraudulently pretending to be me. Karen Bass is still employed. Yes. Yes, Gypsy Rose got a free house. You can't. The people in El Tadena have lots. So then the Chinese people come in, the government of China or wherever it is, and it is China, they come in and mass produce through shell companies these properties, and they give the homeowners, here, we'll give you $1 million for your property, and these people will take it because they're at the end of their life. If you're 60 or 70 or 80 and you got nothing, you want to go live. FEMA gave out, I think Estelle told me $700, something like that. Yeah. See, yeah. What do they think you want to own? What do they think? Yeah. Well, you don't own it because they can just take it. That's why I'm looking for a piece of land, and I'll put my trailer, house, whatever. But here's the thing, I can't even build a temporary home on any piece of land that I see because I can't get insurance for it. In Los Angeles, you can't get insurance. There are so many scammers with the insurance, and California has been a big racket for a long time. Karen Bass knew exactly what she was doing when she left the country and left her bozo right hand man in charge. And he got in trouble for calling it a bomb threat. That's real. Google it. This is a government official in charge of Los Angeles calling in. Yeah, Brad and Angelina were probably stealing kids, calling in a bomb threat. What is that? Yeah. Yeah, she left just in time. No, I watched it. I remember Estelle's sending me a video. Yeah, it was $700. I remember Estelle didn't have the clothes. She ran out the door with the clothes on her back. Her neighbor called her from out of the country, Canadian neighbor, called her from out of the country and said, the fire guy just called me. They're not coming up there. Get out. Literally, the flames out of the back of her porch scared. I said, get the fuck out. She ran out of her house. They lost their cars. They lost, and no, insurance doesn't cover it all. I mean, she ran for her life. Good, they got their car and they took off. Keep in mind, the entire street's on fire. So your car is going through this huge fire at the same time. Horrific. Okay. She's like, "Do you think my house burned down?" And I'm like, "No, I think it's fine," knowing that it's not going to be fine. It's terrible. So, I mean, I saw literally the fire coming up on her balcony or up on the like where she was filming from, and she just had to take off. No, she lost everything, everything. Her artwork, she lost because she has a clothing business. So she just brought all of her designs back to the house from where they were working in downtown because downtown was getting robbed all the time. So they moved from that area where she did her design work and all of that. And she brought all her shit back the month before. All of everything burnt down. Her beautiful house. Her beautiful house. Like I've been there, her beautiful house. That's where we had all our parties and birthdays and celebrations and things like that. Her lovely, lovely house, generationally handed down from her grandparents to her mother to her and her siblings. Terrible. And she's not the only one. I know I want to live on my own piece of land. She's not the only one. It's all of her neighbors. It's Spencer Pratt. It's all of the people in Altadena. A few people not. My friend Rachel's house didn't burn down, but they had such bad smoke damage in their house. They had their animals in the house and all that. And such horrible, a tiny house. What I'm saying is, though, if you build a tiny house and it's against the regulation and you don't have insurance for it, my point is nobody will insure in California. No, nobody said Karen Bass. Look at some mental patient. Karen Bass didn't start those fires. Okay, well, let me tell you what she did do. Lying sack of crap. Here's what she did. There's a reservoir called the San Ynez Reservoir, or whatever the hell it's called. I can't speak properly with that. So it is to minister to the Palisades. So you will see fire helicopters and airplanes going there to dunk into it. Well, for several years, they didn't fill it up with water because there was a rip in the cover thing. Okay. There was a rip. All right. So the rip in the cover thing could allow bird poop through. So she tried to lie. She straight out fucking lied and said it was for drinking water. That's why we didn't have it full. No, it's Spencer Pratt brought the original documents from 1965 up that it was a fire protection. Okay. Okay. So, what Karen Bass did do, being the absolute disgusting human being she is leave town, number one, leave town. Okay. In the middle of fire season. Number two, nobody could access water. Okay. Do you know one kid in the Palisades, I forget who it is, the kid took a hose and he saved 4 houses himself because they had private water. They took it out of their own pools. The fire trucks couldn't fill up. The fire hydrants were empty. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is in charge of the city? It isn't me. I don't have access to do that. Karen Bass's people, the fire people, she lies. Okay. Hear me clearly. Go live in a house that's burnt down. Then come back and talk to me. Go do that. Go do that. I mean, it's still not full up now. We're about to hit five. I can tell you, I'm up Mount Wilson and I can see it. Well, she was a communist. Go look up her past. I'm not going to sit here and say it. Go look up her. They did it in Maui as well. Go look up Karen Bass's past, and look what she was doing at the time that she got elected. She was a communist. She was doing she was doing communism conversation. Okay. I mean, come on now. Why is that reservoir not filled up? It's still empty. We're going into fire season. So remember I said that to you, Bassett. She is a communist. Well, going to Cuba, I mean, lots of Canadians go to Cuba. But yeah, no, she was working with communist governmental. Yes, go look up her background. She was doing that. That's what she espouses. So communists don't like anybody having anything unless they have it. And the person she hired under her phoned in a bomb threat. So don't tell me about these people. If anything, her own people should be getting mad at her for being so stupid as to call a guy in who calls in a bomb threat while she goes on a whatever it's called meeting with wherever she went. So yeah, the young man saved 4 houses with the pool water. So also, are you telling me? I'm just asking. Are you telling me that Rick Caruso, though he be Republican, that was a shame because we can't have that in Los Angeles. We have to have a Democratic communist overload over here. But Rick Caruso, who was a billionaire in his own right, we know, he offered to bring in his own water for the city of LA and fix up LA. No, apparently nobody voted for that. Bullshit. I'm sure Israel brought TikTok. You can't get a, yeah, Rick Caruso. I mean, the city would be beautiful, but Karen Bass allegedly go down to Skid Row. I go down to Skid Row through, well, Santee Alley, Skid Row, kind of. I got to go through Skid Row to buy my silks. Okay. So to buy the fabric for my silks, that's what I do. So I have to go through there. I am looking at toilets in the middle of the, this is Los Angeles. Go down there, see for yourself. And then listen to Karen Bass say, thank you. Yes, fair use. It's not my whole video. Exactly. They're just causing problems because, Sloan, you know me. Do I? uh, yeah, I hope the mafia comes for James Franco. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what he's scared of, but he'll, I mean, if they want to take him out, they'll take him out. It's a huge problem in Los Angeles. No, crime is not down. Karen Bass went to a wedding. Well, that's nice. There is literally, I don't know what to say. There's crime everywhere. We step over homeless people going to the bathroom, pulling their pants down, throwing rocks at our cars, pulling guns, pulling weapons, living in tents, showering on the streets, block after block after block. So people not from here don't know. Oh my God. I can't believe they're having the soccer matches here. I'm like, what have they done with the homeless people? Because they don't care about it. Like, it is so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. I don't even know what to say. It's so bad. You would not want to walk down here. You would not. Chinatown, exactly. You would not. Crime is. I've been robbed so many times. Cars are. I just come on. They just move the homeless people around. Put them in my neighborhood, by the way. Downtown LA was the. Oh, it's terrible. It's so terrible. It's just so terrible. Mm. Let's see. Homeless drug addicts are hiring the animals, and no, Karen Bass is atrocious. And I don't care if you like me saying it or not. I don't care. It's really the elections are stolen. No, I'm not leaving California the fuck out. No. I'm staying with my family. I will stay with my family. Don't tell me where to fucking live. I'll live with my family. This is my home. They have destroyed our homes. They've literally burnt them to the ground. Yeah, Mel. Oh my God. I know. The Third Street Promenade. Weird. Mr. Smelly is nothing to celebrate. Mr. Smelly. Who is Mr. Smelly? Gavin Newsom. Yeah. Well, they do it on purpose. They want to harm us. Leave California and go where everyone is. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get like to the desert. Oh my God. Okay. Are you Joan Rivers' daughter? I don't know. Do you think so? Here we go with those comments again. Yes, because my beautiful face just says I've had 700 nose jobs. Sure. Okay. Look at my face very clearly. God made it. No surgery. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, people. They think it's insulting. Here's the thing, they just love to insult. They just love to insult. Um, well, they've shipped the homeless in here. They've shipped the homeless in here. Obviously, I'm not. They know I'm not. My name is Sloan Bella, Joan Rivers. I think Joan Rivers was not attractive. I'm not saying I didn't like her. I'm just not going to put her up there as a beauty because she wasn't. Of course, the trolls are jealous. Why wouldn't you be jealous? You're a fucking troll. Um, they always say it. I don't know what to say. I've had no plastic surgery on my face. I think it's kind of obvious. You could see there's no, I mean, my head's practically shaved. You'd see something, you see nothing. Yeah, what was it? Oregon or Seattle or maybe somewhere else? Somewhere in Washington state, they said that if you have a garden, you need to register it with the government. What on God's earth? What on God's earth? Right? No, the homeless people are from everywhere else. I know, right? Average people get average people get jealous of everything, especially ugly trolls with their little fangs and their hairy hands. They got hairy hands. You know what they've been doing, right? ah, yeah. Anyway, yes, it's exactly. I mean, can we look at the troll's face? Oh man, I mean, Jesus, stop commenting. Just stop commenting. Go fuck somebody. How about somebody in your own house? Go over there and do that. Um, okay, good. Have fun. Yeah, I don't know why you would have to register your garden. That's just ridiculous. You don't have to. Uh, you don't have to find. You can't see the resemblance with Joan Rivers. She had How would you like it if I said you look like fucking Castro and I can see the resemblance with you? Don't shove something in my face. You can't see a resemblance with my face that has never had surgery to a woman who's had multiple surgeries repeatedly, at least 4 nose jobs. What would the resemblance be? Do you know how insulting that is, or are you just stupid? I have to ask you. I mean, do you know how many surgeries she had on her face? And why would you think a God given face would look like a plastic surgery face? I'm curious why you would think that. And what kind of compliment that you believe that that would be. Like, use your brain, okay, put on your thinking cap like in first grade. And what kind of compliment would that be to somebody? Would that be a good compliment? Like in kindergarten, is that treating people nice? Or are you being a see you next Tuesday? Yeah. Anyway, you're just jealous because you don't look like me and you have Botox all over your face. So, no, they're doing it deliberately. I don't care. But, it's so funny. Like they come on here. Um, yeah, passive aggressive. Some of them have the weirdest faces on their thing. They're just like ugly people. But I love it when they say, and anytime they say you look like a celebrity, I'm like, why don't I look like myself? Or why don't you look like yourself? Why do you have to look like a celebrity? Why is that a badge of honor? Why isn't looking like yourself? You don't get it. All of these people, yes, her daughter had surgery as well. Correct. It's an insult. Look at her nose. Go look at her nose and then come back to me and say some stupid shit like that. For God's sakes. For God's sakes. You should apologize because it's an insult. I don't like being called ugly. Okay. I know, right? Stop it. We are all taught like, oh, you look like, yes, I love Joan Rivers. I don't look like her, period. Um, yeah, whatever. She had a lot of plastic surgery. Good for her, but I don't. So there you go. And you can always tell people that have plastic surgery, you can always see it. Just use your eyes. Um, Brad Pitt is scary. So when you're looking at society and they always say you look like this person or you look like Brad Pitt or you look like Julia Roberts or you look like whoever, they think it's a compliment because we've been brainwashed to think that those people hold superiority over us and that we're just fucking little peons because we don't make the same money they do. Of course, we don't make the same money we do. We're usually not selling our children out and turning them into an inverted whatever or killing them. Yeah, of course. Of course, we don't do that. Right? Um, yeah, well, I'm just gonna say you look like Fidel Castro. I'm gonna say you look like fucking Fidel Castro. Hey, Fidel. That's what you look like. Or you I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, Bunny looks beautiful now. Bunny looked beautiful in person. So when I look at Bunny, I know she's beautiful because I saw her before the surgery in person. She's beautiful. Um no, 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 no. Fidelina. 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 Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is a man. Exactly. Exactly. I got told I look like Carol Burnett. Fabulous. I don't know what to say. See, what I would just turn around, what literally, I've just done this my whole life because I cannot stand people that say shit. Um, Bunny's always gorgeous. That's my point. I can't stand people that comment on your appearance. I want to hit them. That's what I want to do, like in my real life. So if they say you look like this, I turn around and I say, you're fat. You're stupid. I just say it and they look at you and I'm like, yeah, don't talk to me like that. Um Oh God. No, 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 no. Bunny XO, not Lady Bunny. No. Okay, Winona Judd. Yeah. Who wants to look like that? I mean, it's good for her. She looks like her family. Okay. Tanya Harding. Oh God. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry for laughing. What? Tell them to fuck off. Tanya Harding. Yeah. You look like Tanya Harding. Do I now? Thank you. Um, what the fuck is that? Oh my God. Yeah, that's a compliment. I would just look at them and go, you look like Bobo the Clown. Oh my God, right? I mean, just shut up. Like, it's just, I mean, Tanya Harding, I kind of feel sorry for her, in a weird way. I know. I know. I kind of feel sorry for her in a weird way because she was sacrificed within the context of her own family, Sally Field. You love me. You love me, Sally Field. Sorry, I can't stop now. Oh, Gidget, you look like Gidget. I don't know. Yeah, why can't they fucking say what you there, Tinkerbell? Why can't they say what you like? You look like your mom, you look like your dad, you look like your sister, you look like your aunt, blah, whoever. You look like your dad's side of the family. You look like this, you look like that. Why they gotta fucking say stupid shit? Um I am just like, stop. Yeah, it's weird. I know to do with well, it's insulting that as a society, Sandra D, cute little Sandra D, it's insulting as a society. And she went through the Illuminati system too. She was given up to two people that molested her, and that was her whole eating disorder, like Cardi B. I know that's not true. I do use the same brow girl as Cardi B though. Um, but I would say as a society, when we compare our children to people that we don't know that are, I like Cardi B, but she's got my mouth. I mean, I got her mouth, however you want to word it. Yeah, Tanya had a very abusive childhood. Very abusive. Very, very abusive. Yeah. Great great grandmother Beulah. You look like fucking Beulah. How do you take that one? Take that one. Um, I liked Sandra D a lot, but she had so many problems. Let's see. You look like Nancy Drew would be a funny comeback. I don't even know what that means. I do. I'm trying to remember the picture on the book as you say it. No, it's just weird as a society. Celebrities have to be pushed out of the way, but you look, I was told I look like Ellen DeGeneres. I can't. That's not funny. You should have punched them right in the face. Wait, because I'm a lesbian with the short hair. Shut up. Come on. Just because you're a lesbian. By the way, I'm going to say this again. I believe Ellen was inverted in childhood. So she was actually born male. And then they call her a lesbian. Do you see what they're doing? They fuck with everything. So if Ellen actually goes with women, is she a lesbian or is she operating off of male biology hidden behind a female veneer? Do you see what I'm saying? So they even go mock in that way. And you do not look like Ellen. I think it's impossible to look like Ellen. Oh, and have nightmares about that. Oh no. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I mean, who says that? You should ask them. Inverted by the, okay. Oh, please understand me. Like you, I can't. I would come unglued. I'd be like, yeah, your tires are gonna be flat when we leave this fucking restaurant. That's what's gonna happen. You say, Grandma, you call me Ellen again because you don't like lesbians. Your car is gonna be fucked up. Your car is gonna be fucked up. Um, I'm flattening your tires, Grandma, if you say that shit to me again. Oh God, I'm telling you, Grandma would get their tires slashed. I'm sorry, officer. She said I look like Ellen. It's okay. You can go. We'll take care of her. She's mentally ill. Okay. Inversion. Inversion comes from the religion. You can call it Freemasonry. You can call it beast system. You can call it Scientology, you can call it Catholicism. You can call inverted Catholicism. You can call it any form of satanic Luciferianism in its truest sense, not the garden variety Satanists. There's a lot of people that say they're Satanists and they want the freedom. Blah, blah, blah. Satan's not talking to them. These people, and Hesh was murdered. These people are part of a religion that goes against what our version of God is. Okay. So, what we believe in God, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not, just go through the Bible. I can't quote all that shit. But yes, yes, they're all inverted. Yes, yes. Okay. And look at Princess Stephanie if you want proof of that. Um, it's all inverted. So, just think about it. It's not even inverted with Ellen DeGeneres because I think she was a man. She's not a lesbian. She's dressing as a woman, pretending to be gay, but following through on her male context. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, it's reverse world. It's upside down. It's all of that. When you understand it, is she really a lesbian or is she a man? Like Chaz Bono really suits being a man as far as I can see it. So was Chastity, born a man, named Chastity, inverted, and then went back to her normal body and let go of the female hormones. Do you see what I'm saying? So is she gay, inverted, transition? I see. So everything is fucking confusing. So you don't know. They just take you and they do all of this bullshit. That's what they do. Ellen never wears a dress. Exactly. Yes, Chaz was a pretty female, but they give them hormones. You certainly don't think that girl on TV, that jazz girl. Okay, I don't know who is Deion Sanders. You got to remind me of names. I can't even think. But that TV show with that girl Jazz, I think she's probably grown now, but she was inverting herself as a kid, and her parents said they knew when she was 4 that she wanted to be inverted. Just because my 4-year-old says some shit does not mean I'm going to allow them to. I am Jazz, that little girl, okay, or little boy. She was a boy and she inverted. Look at the hormones they gave her to look the way she looks. That's not in her natural state. That is doctors playing God. Satanism says we are God. There's no God. You are your own God. She wants to be female. She's her own God. She takes medicine. Now she looks female. She cut off her penis, can't have children, I'm assuming. I don't know that to be true, but I'm assuming. Um, of course she did. I'm in menopause, as in I don't have any hormones in me. This morning, as I was coming up the hill dying from heat, getting into the car, John's like, you just have too much estrogen. I'm like, I have no hormones. This is year 6 of menopause. I went into menopause when Keith died, right when Keithy died. But all of the women that transition, or I'm sorry, the men that transition to women, they're on hormones. So their life is contingent on hormones. And there you go. Of course, Bono. Yeah, another sellout murderer. Um, so yes, Jazz may be obese because she put estrogen in her body. If you're a woman and you get your period, you know what that does to your body. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, do you not? Because I do. And of course, she had problems. Can you imagine when you're a person and they're putting the opposite hormones against your body, into your body? Carmen didn't really birth a baby in in her 50s. I don't know. I I don't know what to say to that. Oh, Dion Sanders, thank you. I'm sorry. I don't watch football. I don't know anybody. I very rarely know any celebrity. I stopped watching like 30 years ago. Any kind I did never watch sports. I refused. Never watched it. I did go to movie theaters. I stopped going with the exception I took Lila to one movie and Jason and Keith to one movie when they were in their, like, Jason was early teens, whatever. I sat with them, but I don't do that. I didn't want to. I didn't want to go pay money to sit in a movie theater to be manipulated by a bunch of commercials and pay $400 for popcorn. I'm just making that up, like whatever it was for popcorn that was shitty, and sit in seats with a bunch of other people watching a movie. When I first dated John, we would go to the movies, but I stopped. I'm like, I don't like this. And I stopped watching TV. So this has been years. So I don't really know what's going on, but I'm thinking, yes, exactly. Oh, we were talking about Bruce Jenner this morning. Yeah, let Bruce play in women's sports. See where that goes. Y'all will be freaking out. The man's a huge athlete. I mean, yeah, the new Alien movie. I mean, I had a hysterectomy when I was 27, so I was four. Oh my goodness, how did that work? Did you had to take hormones because you were so young? So did Cher did that to Chaz or well, somebody sold out, so I don't know who sold out. I don't know if it was Sunny or Cher, but Sunny ended up dead. Sunny was in the group of people that skied into trees, if I remember correctly. There was like a Kennedy, Sonny Bono, all these people skiing and dying into trees. The bullshit that they try to tell us. Like, okay, like that. Yeah, something. And I think they probably I really don't know, but somebody sold out in there. Bipolar is a spiritual defect. The spiritual defects can show up in the charts. I suspect all of the Kardashians are somewhat inverted. It's usually the firstborn. So I don't know who the firstborn is, but it's usually them. Do you know about New Age and Ascension? It's supposed to. Okay. I'm gonna have to go soon. Okay, New Age and Ascension is interesting. The Ascension, okay. I'm just gonna say if it's New Age, it's bullshit. I can't answer it. I think I might have a nervous breakdown. I don't think I can tolerate it. Um, damn, I'm bipolar. I love God. Yes, but bipolar could be the spiritual. Don't align yourself with the analysis of what's going on. Don't align yourself with that. Don't do that. Courtney, then, the slow one. Courtney, the slow one. Don't, Trudeau, yes, exactly. All these skiing accidents. Don't align yourself with a box label around you. Can you date a younger man? No, I would never do that. The fuck would date someone younger? No, I think age differences are wrong. My personal opinion. I don't like them. No, don't. Yeah, absolutely. I do identify myself as never dating again, though, and very fucking happy about it. You couldn't force me to do it. I don't need a man, therefore, I don't want one. There's nothing I need from them that they can give me. So, no, I can talk to who I want to talk to without any kind of connection in my personal life to them. I don't, well, yeah, I can talk to them when I want to. Of course. Why can't I talk to them? Do I have to date them? No. Yeah, I put the video on Patreon, 40 and never dating again since 30. Don't yeah, don't look at labels at all. I don't allow labels. Like Don Cornelius, did he really kill himself? Okay, was he an actor back in the day and he was on, I can't remember. I remember the name. I'm pulling up the face and I can't remember what he did. Yeah, this bitch is popcorn now. Exactly. Soul Train. There you go. Yeah, he was probably first of all, there just go back, look through celebrities. Go back and look at Eartha Kitt's Christmas record album. I have it on my phone because I listened to her at Christmas. Go back and look at her face in that album and tell me that that's not inverted. Just go back and look at that face. And I don't know that all these people even know they're inverted by birth. Tell them no babies. Yes. Yes. On Soul Train. Yes. That's what I thought. I'm pulling the face up and I was like, wait, why do I know this? I didn't watch a lot of Soul Train either. Um, but start looking at people's faces. Start looking at their faces like you would look at someone's face. I showed John the picture. I go, this bitch is a dude. I showed John the picture. I guess she plays rugby. Santa Baby, that album. No, not that's not. This is a different person. Who is that rugby model? That's like she's doing fashion shows now. Do you know who I'm talking about? I don't know her name. They just keep pushing her on my TikTok page. She's like, I think it's rugby. Do you know who that is? Do you know who I'm talking about? She's a girl. Yes. If she's a girl, I'm a fucking Rottweiler. Okay. If she's a girl, I'm a horse. If she's a girl, I'm a tree plant. She is not a girl. Stop. I can't. No. They fuck with us. Use your eye. I can't. I'm just like, stop. They just make me nuts. It makes me, yes. Do you think she's a female? Betty White is Betty Angelica Houston, man all the way. Man all the way. Look at their fucking faces. She has to be an industry plant. It's like some fucking homely. Look at her body. What body does a woman have? I can't. I just can't deal with it. I mean, John looked at her. He's like, "Yeah, that's not a woman." And I'm like, "Oh, but you think Serena and what's her name, Venus are? I mean, well, they had babies. Sure, they put a baby bump under their outfit and then had a surrogate deliver a fucking baby. Jesus. Did anybody feel? Yeah, Tegan is a lady boy. I got in more fights with my friends about Chrissy Teigen. They're not. Yes, they are. Go fucking look at them. You don't have to believe it. Go look at them. They're the Williams brothers. I don't care what you say. Go look at them. I've said she has to be a man. Venus and Serena, you just look at their bodies. You just look at their bodies. Now they're you don't have to believe me. Who cares? You go do everybody on here go do Princess Stephanie. Exactly, doesn't she? So go look at the face structure, the body structure. And I'm a woman that's worked out 50 years of her life, 48. I did huge, heavy, no, it's not just steroids. I have men in my family on steroids that cannot look like that. So, no, it's not that. It's a combination of gene pool and a setup through an Illuminati family in order to achieve a particular goal. Yes, I am saying that. You heard that correct here. Go do your own research on it. Go down that rabbit hole. Yes, I'm here saying that. I'm a rock star. Go look, go down your own rabbit hole. Go look. Have a nice time. Go look. I mean, it's part of their religion. No, it's their religion. Okay, so like you go to church and you pray, you pray the way you pray in your church, whatever way that is, but just like the Catholics, like whoever, the Anglicans, the Catholics, the Protestants, you go pray, Jewish temple, whatever it is you do, how you align with your group in there and you do that shit and you do whatever the rosaries, you do temple, you do Shabbat, you do whatever it is you do within the context of your religion. This is these people's religion. Period. So, like, you value your religion, they believe in their religion. That's it. I don't know who that is. Yes, I know who Max Spears is. I have to do a video on him. All of them are pretty much men. Is use your eye. I can't. Candace Owens pretty much proved that she's a man because they couldn't sue her. They sued Candace Owens, and I'm going to say this again. Any jackass can sue anybody. I can go into court, give lawyers money, and make up a fucking claim. I've been sued many times. It doesn't mean you're going to win. She sued her for defamation. She didn't get sued. It didn't go through. Why? Because it's not defamation if it's true. Jesus. Yes, I should do an inversion. I'm on Team Jesus. Yes, exactly. I'm so sorry, I was agreeing with you. To be clear. Oh, don't apologize. You don't have to agree with me. I mean, I'm just saying, go down your own rabbit hole. No, I haven't heard about Legos. God help me. Um, yeah, Wendy. I talked to Wendy. Wait, when did I talk to her? I talked to her in 2023. 20, she said I could say it. Um, she was supposed to call me back. She didn't. I talked to Wendy and her niece in 2023. We had a nice chat. So yeah, she was very lucid. She's lucid. She's not lucid. She's very lucid. It was when I was living in the other house. So I moved in here. It might have been in 20, it's not 2023, Jesus, 2025. It was when I was in the house up the street. Yeah, I liked Wendy. Yeah, her and her niece. Her niece set the call up. She's very nice. Um, Judge not that you be judged. Well, here's what I can tell you with that comment. Okay, here's what I can tell you with judge not. I don't have to judge you, but when you are lying to me about who the fuck you are and you're pushing yourself out publicly as an athlete of the opposite gender, even though you're pretending to be in one gender, then you're deceptive and you're committing a sin by that omission. So go deal with that. Stop omitting shit and trying to make me feel bad and all the little kids feel bad because they have cellulite and because they're looking at men in Victoria's Secrets. I can't even believe I'm saying that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Stop doing that. Don't lie to me. I don't care what you do. You can fucking call yourself a giraffe and wear a bunch of fucking whatever diapers in your house and pretend you're a whatever. I think Tallulah heard somebody. You can do all of that, but don't go on TV. I think Meghan Markle is. Yeah, don't go. I don't even believe those kids are real. But don't go on TV, push an agenda at young women and young men, have them fantasize over the same sex, forcing them into a sin, if you get what I'm saying. So if young men are looking at Victoria's Secret models, as young men do when they're alone in their rooms and they do what they do, you know, anyway, when they do that, your children are thinking that women should be like that. That's a perverted sin. That's a fucking sin because their mothers don't look like that. Their mothers don't look like that. Their mothers do not look like that. So they don't like women because they get stuck marrying somebody who doesn't look like that. And then they go to porn where everybody doesn't look like that. And so it goes. So then what? Yeah. And so then women look at men and they're like, I like little feminine men like Tom Cruise. You see all these actors like, yes, Baphomet religion. Thank you so much. Baphomet following. Yes, their partners are involved. Like, just look at Keanu Reeves' girlfriend and come back with your own conclusion. I'm not saying anything. Don't fucking get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Just go look and then come back. Nutmeg Markle. Nutmeg Markle. Yeah, right? I mean, what's that about? Poor Harry. Let's free Harry. Um, I can't. But No, but really go down and look. Actually, just use your eyes. Like that woman we were talking about, the rugby player, if it is actually rugby, I don't know what she plays, whatever it is. John told me it was rugby. Just look at her and look at how they push her, and then they put her in a bathing suit and walked her down a fashion. It's not body shaming. That's not a woman. What do? They tuck and walk. They do all kinds of things. Barbara Bush is not a woman. I don't care what you say to me. Look up fetus in a jar. Everybody, my favorite YouTube video with Larry King. Fetus in a jar. Enjoy. Enjoy. She chopped. Oh God. Free Harry. Fetus in a jar. And a lot of these celebrities who are born, my mom reincarnated. How can I tell? I have no idea how you tell. You would just know. Um, a lot of these kids that grow up in these Illuminati families, Britney Spears and stuff, they are born just like people were born into slavery. It's spiritual servitude, and they can't get out of that cycle. So they're in spiritual servitude. And then they're born in a family and they don't even fucking understand who they are. They end up on drugs and all kinds of crazy trying to escape because it's just crazy. It's spiritual servitude. So there you go. Linnell and her daughter said nice things about you online. Oh God, I hope I know who that is. Thank you. That's nice. I'm glad someone says nice things because so many people don't. I'm trying not to come back here, but what's the easiest way to get me back here? Show me a picture of my children. Show me where my children are. I'll follow my children. Do you see how they get you? Follow your children. Follow your husband. Follow your loved one. Yeah. Why do people? Well, people think money's important. Money's not important when you don't have it, but people think money is important. Money is one thing, but you're going to be dead longer than you're alive. So, meaning you cross over in the other dimension where money doesn't exist. So, money, they everything that they taught us, go to school, you'll get a good job. No, you won't. You have to know or blow someone to get a good job. The way that they're talking about. She's super hungry. And there she is back. George Clooney. Yes, she does. And George Clooney's loves Cindy Crawford's husband. Love, love, love. Yeah, 999666. Bah, funny. So everything you watch, these rappers, they throw money at you. They put the rappers in servitude too, but they throw money, they throw their cribs at you. Look at what I have. I have this. I don't give a fuck what you have. You can't buy my ass, so I don't care. But a lot of people care because they think it's to achieve. A lot of men go around talking, I have money, I have this. A lot of women sell a narrative that you should, including my own mother, marry a rich man. I never looked at a man for money because I could always make my own money. So even if it was minimal money, I don't want to go to somebody and have to ask them for their fucking money. I mean, they are in debt and broke. That's why. That's what happens. That's what happens. They tell them, you're a millionaire now. You can go buy whatever. Speaking of rappers, that little David Ford, however he spells his name, Celeste Murderer, that little guy, that short king. Stop calling men short kings. That guy's a woman. Anyway, that guy. It's allegedly that his father worked with Epstein. Oh my God. Or worked for Epstein or around Epstein. Yeah, DV David, the spelling of David with the four in it. Yeah. Hmm. Exactly. Him. My mom always instilled in me the importance of, yeah, you have to support yourself. Um, you have to. Yes, I believe in numerology. Why wouldn't I believe in numerology? I believe in all the modalities of spiritual divination. Yes. Do I practice them all? No. But do I believe them? Yeah. You can't just say, oh, I believe in astrology and not numerology. I used to have a friend. She's like, I believe in astrology, but not Chinese astrology. I'm like, that's kind of racist. Whatever. But what do you think of the theory, Erica Kirk and Vance are siblings? Oh, I'm horrified as you just said that. I haven't even heard that theory. I'm sure they're all connected. Yes, they're all connected. And who cares? We have more creative ability. What I do like is people who are just completely on their own and can do what they want. I'm a metal dragon. Ooh, I like that. I don't know what it means really, but I like it. Danny DeVito. He could be. He could be. He could be. I've seen inverted men that are tiny, tiny, tiny and look like tiny petite women. And I know they're inverted because I know they had the surgery because they were clients of mine. Wood dog. That's what Kenna is a wood dog. And John is a fire dog, and I'm a fucking fire horse. And Jason's a metal monkey. And Keith was a metal pig or goat. Not really sure. Um, let's see. I just can't wait. Hold on. What did you say here? I don't believe Candace would be allowed. 6M YouTube channel. I just can't stand had experience. And she is highly you talking about Candace? Yeah, I don't know her much. I just know she was right about Macron's wife. Oh God, I'm a rooster. Fire goat. Fire goat. Wait, I respectfully disagree, but I do not put her on a pedestal. I value her input. I never heard of Charlie Kirk till he died. So I don't watch any of these people because they don't watch TV, and I don't follow any organization of anything because if it's an organization in our world, it's demonic. I'm not doing it. I'm not following their fucking Christian rhetoric. I'm not following anybody's rhetoric. I'm not doing it. I know God. I don't need to listen to you. I know. I know for myself. So I guess I'll either find out or I'll be in hell, one or the other. Wood Rottweiler. All right, you guys, I've got to go. Please remember, try not to steal other people's creative work. Try it. Try it. Try it. Okay. Wait, what did you say? I don't trust any podcaster. Well, I guess you shouldn't trust me either. That's fine. You don't have to trust anybody. You should know your own way. You should know, you should be able to see with your own eyes. That's why I'm telling you, go look at the Williams brothers. Please use your eyes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of Candace. I have watched her, but I don't really watch a lot of her. I promise not to steal this week. Yeah, exactly. Me neither. Um, I've got to feed Lou. I'm getting side eye from the cat. Hi. I think she's born on Meadow's birthday. I think she's a July 2nd or 4th, something like that. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say before I go. There's arguments between astrologers whether the American chart is Cancer Gemini or Cancer Scorpio. I'm going with Cancer Scorpio for obvious reasons. Okay, bye, you guys.